take a journey around the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a few safety reminders for y'all today. Please make sure that you remain fully seated at all times, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the vehicle. The warden has given us the all clear. So we're going to be starting our journey out in the Little Aturi Forest. The animals here are a little bit more shy and reserved. You have to keep a sharp eye out for them because they are very good at hiding. Except for coming up on some bongos, have a very dark chestnut colored coat. They're beautiful ones that will here to move quietly around the bushes. To the right hand side, you'll see that very unique animal who have stripes on their front and back legs, making them look very similar to a zebra. But in this case, they're closely related to a giraffe, and their stripes are just going to be there to help protect them from their natural predators around the forest.
Stop it.
We're coming up on some greater kudu to the right-hand side. These two are females. We can identify them as females because they do not have horns. We have two black rhino enclosures here, but you can see one black rhino up here. Left-hand side, they are solitary. So there's always just one in a certain area.
Up top.
3,000 pounds.
Wow. You see him up there?
Their horn is made out of the same thing as our hair and fingernails. Keratin. They have a prehensile pointed upper lip to help them gather leaves and vegetation off the trees. That's We're coming up on a pair of the saddle-billed stork. As you can see here on the left-hand side, saddle-billed storks travel in pairs, which are very territorial. And they actually get their name from the yellow saddle-shaped object within their beak. They're around 5 feet tall with a wingspan of 9 feet. Heading into Safi River, we can expect to see some aquatic animals. There's some feedback pelicans here to the right hand side. Around the logs, they get their name because during mating season, the skin on their lower back turns a shade of light pink. Down in the water, to the right hand side as well, you'll see a Nile hippopotamus in the water. There's 2 of them, and there's also a bloat here to the left hand.
You see them?
A bloat is what a group is called. The Nile hippopotamus can weigh anywhere from 25 to 50 pounds. They were mostly pure muscle and tend to sink down to the bottom of the water. They spend most of their time under the water due to the fact that they can hold their breath up to about 8 minutes.
We didn't get to see that because they were sleeping in the water.
Sometimes they swim around down here in this water. It's a little bit more deep than back there. And they look like little rocks under the water. either the male or the female will gather the egg into their mouth, gently rolling it around, which will help start the process of the egg actually hatching open. Up ahead of us, we've got a very large tree, a baobab tree. This one's a little bit smaller compared to the other baobab trees around the savannah. You'll be able to see it just ahead and on the right hand side here. They're actually going to play a very significant role to the animals around the savannah, which is where our next stop is going to be. We're starting in West Savannah, where we can see some Hermann's mountain zebras, maybe some Maasai giraffe. And this is going to be the largest portion of the reserve here. On the savannah is a lot different than what we saw in the forest. So it's a lot more wide open, allowing us to see the animals a little bit easier.
I see giraffes. I see giraffes.
To the right, you'll see a Maasai giraffe who can get up to about 20 feet tall as grown adult and spend most of their day here on the savannah eating. Again, they do have prehensile tongues, similar to the prehensile pointed upper lip of the rhino, will allow them to gather lots of food off of these trees. Up ahead, looks like there's some African painted dogs. You'll notice they look very similar to one another. They have tan, black, and white colors within their coat. They're some of the most successful mammal hunters on the savannah. And since they all have different coat patterns, this will help them to identify one another a little bit easier whenever they are hunting. If you look way back there to the left-hand side, for you guys sitting in the front, back here to the left, you'll see some Ankoli cattle. There's going to be one right here as well. Now they have pretty impressive horns. They are anywhere from about 6 to 8 feet tall from tip to tip off the top of their head. It takes about 2 years for their horns to be full grown. And there's tons of blood vessels in their horns, so they're going to play a huge role in regulating their body temperature, which will keep them nice and cool or nice and warm. There's 3 sable antelope there to the left-hand side. You can see them. They also have some pretty unique horns. They curve backwards off the top of their head, so they're going to help when they are defending themselves from their predators. Now, the sable antelope are actually the face of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, which, ironically enough, is what we are out on today. And they are some of the only known antelopes to defend themselves from their predators and not just run away.
The giraffe. See the giraffe? The giraffe.
Now you can see another one of those Maasai giraffe out there walking over to the keeper's truck. Get a little snack. Now notice those giraffes have two horn-like structures on top of their head. Those are called ossicles. In this area here, you'll see another Maasai giraffe along with some wildebeest. We're also with a dazzle of the Hartman's mountain zebra. Now they have very thick stripes close to their rear end and an all-black nose, which is how we're able to identify this specific type of zebra.
Don't drink all the water.
Their stripe patterns are very unique to each one. No two are ever the same. You can see the two little ones here. Two babies.
Oh my gosh, look. What is that right here? Right here, right here. Are you sure?
Yes.
That's not a zebra?
Look. Right here. Hi, Jack. He's a big boy.
That was cool. Right there.
So you can see they have that very long tongue to get a hold of the food.
Look at you. Snack. He's having a snack. Minding his business.
Say bye. Enjoy your
We're going to be heading into African elephant territory. Looks like there's an African elephant here to the right hand side.
Are you looking at the animals?
Now, male African elephants are solitary as well.
Doris.
So we can usually
The
tell
elephants.
there's
See the elephant?
a male in the area if there's only one around. To the left, you'll see the male mandrill monkey.
Oh, look.
They are the largest species of monkey. And are known for
Colorful butt.
close to 4 mils worth of food in their cheeks. Male African elephants can weigh up to about 13,000 pounds, while females typically only get up to around 9,000. Their very large ears resemble the shade of Africa. Let's see, maybe I can pull up a little bit more. They play a very huge role in helping to bring their body temperature down when it gets super high, up to about 15 degrees in temperature. And that is by flapping their ears back and forth, which helps to circulate all the blood in their body. There is 100,000 muscles in their trunks, so of course they use them for lots of different things in their everyday life. Of course, eating and drinking. They keep themselves clean this way. Now, the African elephants have really sensitive skin and hearing as well. They typically eat around 300 pounds of food per day, so they eat a lot. And we've got the females up here. Now, you see, you can tell they're a little bit dirty, so sometimes they'll use their trunks keep their skin protected from the sun and also any harmful insects that could sting or bite them. See here, we have those baobab trees once more. There's two here on the right, one out there very far to the left. And right beside that left baobab tree, you'll see the baby African elephant.
You see the baby by the tree?
We're approaching the greater flamingos.
Flamingo.
This is called a flamboyance.
Look at the flamingo.
As you can tell, they have a very beautiful green color in their feathers, which takes about 2 years to be fully developed and actually comes from the pigmentation of their diet, which mainly consists of shrimp. Sometimes they'll eat algae, but mostly shrimp is what they're fed. Oh, it looks like we are approaching a crash of the white rhinos, and I see an ostrich as well, 2 of them. Now the white rhinos can weigh up to 6,000 pounds, so of course they're significantly larger than black rhinos. Unfortunately, they have a little bit of trouble seeing. You can only see clearly about 10 feet in front of them. This does make them more susceptible to poaching of their horns. They're grazing animals, so when we get up close to them, you'll notice their mouth is a little bit different than the black rhino. They have a square-shaped mouth. Yeah, it does. They like to wallow here in this mud, which is where they get that off-white color. And I did see a cheetah roaming back here. Let's see if there's any.
Oh, I see it all the way back here. I see it.
Now they have very long, sleek bodies, which will help them to perform. There's more here. Very well. In the savannas, they are the fastest land animal and can run
They're
at
sleeping. You see them sleeping?
per hour,
There.
but only for a few hundred yards at a time.
See them sleeping?
They get winded very easily.
Hi, cheetahs.
What are you doing? Sit back. Sit back.
They can be heard making
No.
chirping sounds.
I got it.
Here we have the copyright, which many animals in the savannah will use as a vantage point, including the lions. Here we have the male. Now male lions obviously have that mane around their face.
Look, lion. Look, they
Oh,
look.
and the female is right up there.
Look.
Lions are nocturnal, so they do sleep for
There's a
about
lion.
6
You want to see the lion?
But listen, there's any more hawks. They've been hanging down in their burrows. There. Now, the white rhinos, their name came from the shape of their mouth, actually, right? But as many times as it was mispronounced, white rhinos was just what kind of stuff. So that's how they are named white rhino. They produce a very sweet and nutritious milk, which can be used to create other popular dairy products.
You see the goats?
Touching it. Are you making it? Oh, well, just keep touching it.
On the lights, these